Yeah.
This is interesting because guess what? Oakland has a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Yep.
Detroit has a Pro Bowl quarterback. Indianapolis has a Pro Bowl quarterback. Coach Billick would love to be in this position. Huh? How many times has he said it? He said it again today. My number one, the New York Football Giants.
Yep.
Okay? They have the second pick in the draft. They have Dave Gettleman, who's an outstanding general manager. Not that these other teams don't.
Sure.
Okay? They have won Super Bowls in that building with that ownership. It starts there.
Okay. Judy?
You're nodding your head.
I will echo that because I will say this. When I started covering this league many moons ago, a very wise person told me the most important person in any franchise, the owner,
yes.
because they set the tone for everything. So if you're looking at these openings, the best ownership, the Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. Yep. Now, they've got significant questions at the quarterback position, as you just said. The Giants get the edge because they've got the number 2 pick, so they can go a number of ways, and they've got Dave Gettleman there calling the shots now.
Yeah, when I look at it in the short term, again, I look at Detroit, I look at Matt Stafford, some of the players
term,
there.
Yes, yeah.
But I've got to see the Arizona Cardinals, and that's where I've got to factor in the ownership issue. I think Steve Keim and that personnel staff there is fantastic. And what they've done organizationally, better than most teams in the NFL, Charlie, is develop people, be it assistant coaches, guys like Harold Goodwin, Byron Leftwich, some guys to come through there, and personnel people. And so I think with a coach, if they're going to come in with a long-term plan, say, okay, we're going to draft a quarterback, you're going to get some time here, they've got a nucleus to keep things competitive in the meantime. Mm-hmm. And they've got, you have the David Johnson, the guys like that. And I think the culture that they've established under Keim and Michael Bidwell, plus there's no state taxes there. Weather's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good fan base.
Yeah, a couple of
I think there's some good perks there as well.
You mentioned
Sign Cousins. And
there you go, Charlie.
Let's see if he hits the open market.
Him.
Charlie, because Steve, you touched on the Lions, and that's an interesting one because you got Matthew Stafford, who's now the highest paid player in the league, at least for now, until Kirk Cousins signs his deal. At 30 years old. They're in win-now mode there in Detroit, right? So can you afford to take a coordinator or a lesser-known coach out there, quarterback coach, who maybe doesn't have the head coaching experience, or with a team that you feel like is ready to move, that you need a guy with head coaching experience?
Well, you'd have to say, who's the guy with head coaching experience
that you could get, right?
That you could get, that you feel, okay? Now, if Bill O'Brien becomes a free agent, okay, Detroit's going to offer him a contract in a minute, I would think. Okay, so you have to wait. It's an excellent question, and all these teams are weighing that question. But who's that guy? That's the one that's a little bit hard to answer.
Right.